Welcome to this special podcast, which is jointly presented by the Institute of Packaging Machinery Manufacturers of India, IPMMI, and What Packaging magazine. Today's special podcast focuses on PACMAC Asia Expo, which is being hosted at the Bombay Exhibition Centre from 23rd October to 25th October. We have a wonderful guest for the podcast today. That's Anup Shah, Director, Prismtech Packaging Solutions, part of the diverse portfolio of the Parley Global Technology Group. So welcome, Anup. Thank you very much for doing this.
Hi.
First and foremost, we are looking forward to PACMAC. We're curious to know what is it that Prismtech will be showcasing at the show and what should we expect at your stall?
So we over here from Prismtech Parley Group, we are really excited for this show. And this show in which we are going to highlight a couple of things. We have showcased our monoblock rotary filling packaging machine, which is filling capping machine. And we are looking at showing some technology and showcase it to the end audience for packaging.
Got it. You're also, a manufacturer and a product solution provider for filling machines. That's in a way the USP and how the brand reputation was built. And of course, there's a lot happening in that space, be it 100 ml, be it 1000 ml, with multiple kinds of options. 2 filling heads, 16. So again, if you can just give us a sense of what is happening in that space and what is it that Prismtech is doing differently in this space.
Yes, so traditionally, the packaging machine was being dominant by specific pack sizes, as very precisely mentioned by you, which is 100 ml, 200 ml. But we have changed. We are trying to change the horizons, wherein we are looking at 100 ml to 5 liters, or say probably 10 liters in the same machine. The trends have changed, and the customers want to follow the consumer pattern, so that's how we are also looking at having a universal robust machine.
Sure. And does this in a way alter any of the other functions, rinsing, filling, capping, labeling, shrinking, or that is more?
No. So we are not deviating from the core functions of packaging line. Like, we need to clean the bottle, we need to fill, we need to cap, we need to shrink sleeve, we need to label, we need to put them into the shippers, and then of course onto the pallet. There's no deviation in that. In fact, we are using the better technologies to have it more flexible.
Right. And again, one of the things which when the first time I had seen, and it was an eye opener because it was automatic bottle cleaning machine. So again, curious to know if there are any more developments in that in terms of product cycles and product innovations in terms of multiple materials, etc.
So there are a lot of, again, innovations in bottle or jar cleaning, wherein we use ionized air, we destatic the jars, so cleaning becomes much more efficient and is validated as per norms.
Got it. Again, Mr. Shah, just curious to know, because obviously, you, in addition to being a technology provider and, obviously innovating on your product portfolio, you're also keeping a very close eye about what is transpiring in the food beverage space, the pharma, the cosmetic, the chemicals. So a kind of generic question, what are the trends that you are seeing and in what direction are you seeing the industry gallop towards?
So if we talk about the trend, traditionally, there used to be mechanical machines. So if we equate it, it used to be 95% mechanical and 5% used to be electrical.
Got it.
Nearly just the recent past used to be approximately 60% of mechanical, 40% of electrical and automation. Nice. And now the trend has become almost, we are seeing that, which is 50% mechanical, 40% comprises of electrical, electronics and instrumentation, and 10%, which is the change, is IoT or cloud-based.
Got it. And what are you in terms of, what are you doing in terms of this, in terms of upgrading the machinery or in terms of integrating it to, is there a possibility of an upgrade or system integration?
So now we have to equate and help the industry. We also have automation engineers bifurcated into AI engineers now.
Wow.
Yes, and we have IoT engineers in the team now, which
Got it.
earlier was not there. Yeah.
Right. So this would mean what? Two things: remote diagnostics, and secondly, also a little more of
Data
observing what is
acquisition.
transpiring on the factory shop floors.
Yeah, and data acquisition, the trends
Data
have
acquisition.
become very fancy. The plant managers want to be at home probably and want the
Right.
operations to initiate at the right time.
Right. So a lot of touch screens and a lot of right. Got it.
Yeah, people want to sit at home and probably fire the machine from their mobile through their mobile
Right.
to the factory.
Got it. Got it. Also curious to know, I mean, this is of course what we have dwelt on is the brain power of the machine. What's happening in the core functional areas? I mean, is there any alteration you're seeing in containers, glass, PET, HDP? Have you seen some trend spotting in that space as
Ye-
well?
Yes, so the consumers are posing more towards a sustainable packaging, and that's
Got
the
it.
reason our end clients are also migrating towards sustainable packaging, and that's
Got
how we need to be adaptive to their requirements. So the trends are again changing.
it. Got it. All right. I think before I let you go, just a quick word about your team at Prismtech. What are you a leader of, and what is the kind of ops that is prevalent at the Prismtech factories?
So we at Prismtech are fully equipped to cater to a market where a customer is ready with a rigid packaging, which could be probably a jar, bottle, can, tin, anything, and wants
Mm.
to fill anything into the rigid packaging product, packaging material. And
Correct.
that's how we handle from the packaging material once it is ready to be shipped to the customer in terms of getting it into the shipper cartons or palletizing is what our responsibility lies. We are a
Wonderful.
team of 200 people, and
Wonderful.
everybody is specialized in their own streams.
Of course. And of this team of 200, how many will be there at the stall at PacMac? And other than you, who else should we, if a customer or a brand owner is keen to network or touch base, who else would they be able to contact?
So we have the designing specialists over there, we have the application engineers over there, and we have, of course, the sales team over there. We have a bunch of almost 20 people at the show, which is going to commence tomorrow.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And finally, Anup Shah, before we let you go, you have a message for our listeners of this podcast. So something that you want to share in the spirit of fellowship, if you can, please let us know what is on the thoughts on your mind.
Yes, so I would strongly tell India is evolving to a very high pitch because of the
Mhm.
consumption pattern in India. And in terms of packaging, we are really revolutionizing the entire industry. So I would strongly feel if we go on the same pitch in due course of time, India would probably be the hub for people anywhere in the world to understand some benchmarks or say some referral points for having any packaged product, because we have the best of packing material, best of packaging machines, and best of the end users who are demanding. Yeah. So entire
Hmm.
ecosystem in terms of packaging, I think India is going to evolve as the best benchmark country for these kind of applications.
Wonderful words from Anup Shah. That's Anup Shah, Director of Prismtech Packaging Solutions. You can catch him and his team of 20 members at the PacMac Asia Expo Show at the Bombay Exhibition Center from 23rd to 25th October 2024 and learn a lot more about what's transpiring in the food, beverage, pharma, cosmetic space. Also understand the latest trends in packaging machines and IoT, cloud computing, and of course the buzzword today, sustainability. So thank you
Yes.
once again, Anup Shah, and catch up with you tomorrow, day after, and on Friday at the Bombay Exhibition Center. Thank you.
Superb. I look forward for the show, and I look forward for everybody coming to the show, and I invite them to come and see the machines at our booth.